Hey there, it's Walt the Realtor back with you again to give you another list of the top 5 cool things to do in and around Springfield, Missouri, this time during the week of June 16th through June 22nd in the year of our Lord 2025. These videos are weekly videos, so if this particular video is for a week other than what you're looking for, click through to my YouTube channel to find the right week for you. If that video doesn't exist yet, then be sure to subscribe so when it does exist, you won't miss it. And if you're watching this on a platform that's not YouTube, I'll try to remember to put a link in the description or in the comments so you can find my YouTube channel. All right, enough of that. Let's go. Our first event this week is happening in a variety of spaces between June 19th and the 22nd in celebration of Juneteenth. So if you don't know what Juneteenth is, and everybody should already know this, but just in case, Abraham Lincoln signed the Emancipation Proclamation on January 1st, 1863, but it wasn't until General Granger made it to Galveston, Texas on June 19th, 1865, that's more than 2.5 years later, that freedom actually became a reality. He essentially announced to everyone who was enslaved, hey, y'all are free as of now. So kind of a big moment. And on June 17th, 2021, Joe Biden signed the bill making Juneteenth a national holiday. Also a big moment. I'll put the schedule of events up on the screen, so when you see it, hit pause so you can take note of everything. There's going to be a couple of different movie nights at the Moxie, a celebration event at the Expo Center, an event at Silver Springs Park, and Kiki Wyatt will be in concert at the Glois Theater. Make sure you pronounce that correctly. And this whole thing is being made possible by our local NAACP chapter and the Community Partnership of the Ozarks, along with a bunch of other additional sponsors. So shout out to all of them. So go check out sgfjuneteenth.com for information, like being able to look at a schedule that maybe is easier to read, and also to get tickets for all the various events. Our next event is happening on June 20th and the 21st, and it also includes a number of events. It's the Christian County Sertoma Duck Race Festival. Now, before you discount this one because it's called a duck race, hear me out. This is another big event where I'm going to have to throw the schedule up on the screen, so get ready to hit pause so you can take a look at it. Now, the duck race itself, what that is you can pay money to adopt a duck, and then they dump them all in the Finley River, and the winning ducks win prizes for their adopted parents, including a Chevy Silverado. That ain't nothing. But in addition to the race, there's a kid zone, a hot air balloon glow event, a cornhole tournament, a 5K, a craft fair, fireworks, a car show, which also has trucks and bikes, a beer garden, live music, a pie eating contest, and a whole bunch of food trucks. And all the proceeds are going to go towards supporting children's charities in Christian County, because that's what Sertoma does. So visit their website at 4csertoma.com to get all the information and schedule details, and that's also where you can adopt a duck, or 2 or 5 or 10 or however many you want. Event number 3 is presented by the Springfield Art Museum, which is still closed for renovations, unfortunately, and it's in cooperation with the Springfield Park Board. The event is Pops in the Park, and it's at Phelps Grove Park on June 21st. It also bears noting that this event would not be possible without the sponsorship of Guarantee Bank, so many thanks to Guarantee. This performance will include members of the Springfield Symphony Orchestra and the Canadian band Jeans and Classics, and they'll be playing what you call symphonic rock, specifically featuring hits from Billy Joel and Elton John. This is a completely free event, but parking might be a bit complicated. They have a number of nearby lots that are set aside along with a shuttle service, but you'll want to check their press release online to get the details by visiting sgfmuseum.org, and then scroll down just a little bit and click the link under the latest news heading. You might also want to check out jeansandclassics.com. They specialize in this whole symphonic rock thing, so this ought to be a good show. Our next event, also happening on June 21st, Cassidy Station at Estes Farms in Nixa is hosting their summer picnic starting at 5 p.m. Now, you might find an event listed here and there that simply says drone show and fireworks. Well, that's part of the picnic. The drone show starts at around 9:30-ish, and you can show up just for that, but my wife and I went to their drone show at Christmas time, and it was packed. Traffic was thick, parking was a nightmare. We ended up having to drive into a nearby neighborhood and parking on the street before hiking back over for the show, and we ended up watching the show from the side of the road because it wasn't safe to cross. So, my advice, show up at 5. They'll have food trucks, live music, kids' activities, and yard games. So head over to CassidyStation.com. You'll see an events tab. Don't click that one unless you actually want to book your own event like a wedding or something. Click the Gatherings tab. There you'll find the summer picnic link where you can buy a ticket. Yes, it's going to cost you $5 to get in. Trust me, it's worth it. You're welcome. And finally, Mid-States Wrestling is coming back to Springfield for another event at the Relics Event Center. If you're a Missouri kid like me, and of a certain age like me, and you grew up watching Bulldog Bob Brown, King Kong Brody, and Handsome Harley race on Sunday afternoon TV, then this is going to be right up your alley. And Jimmy Hart, the Mouth of the South, is going to be there. How's that for a blast from the past? Tickets range from $18 to $25, and there's no added fees, and you can get those tickets at midstateswrestling.com. And tickets will probably sell out for this, so don't be wasting a lot of time making up your mind. Well, that's it for this week, and there's some big stuff going on. I'm not sure where we'll end up, but we'll be involved somewhere. Personally, I'd like to see the hot air balloon glow at the Sertoma duck race, and Pops in the Park sounds cool. But if it came down to either wrestling or the summer picnic, I think my wife would probably exercise her veto power. Now, before we wrap this up, I want to make sure that you know that my YouTube channel doesn't just have special events videos like this one. I make these videos because I love Springfield and I want to share that with all of you, but I'm also creating educational videos specifically to answer your real estate questions like, can I afford to buy a house? Or is now the right time to sell my house? You know, basically the types of questions that I hear a lot. So check out my YouTube channel to see if I have a video up that'll answer your questions. But if I don't, shoot me a message or leave me a comment with your question. I'll answer you directly as best as I can, but I'll also add your question to my list of upcoming videos. I have several that are already in the works, so stay tuned. And I appreciate your patience. And regarding these events that we just finished talking about, be sure to get off your couch, get out there, have some good experiences, and meet some good people. And if you see me out and about, be sure to say hi. And as always, if you or someone you know needs help buying or selling a house, shoot me a message by scanning that QR code that's on your screen. That'll take you to my website where you can find all my contact information. I'm always happy to help. And with that, see you next week.